So next up in our case review study series, we have Oscar, and he came into us wanting both an upper and a lower fixed arch solution. Now, when he presented to us, he also had some medical history that we had to take care of first before he was able to be seated for his surgery day. Now, one of the things that we have to make sure is going to be whether you can sit for the surgery, whether you can handle the surgery during the day of, but also be able to handle the post-op and recovery sequences, because the journey is a very long journey as far as getting used to having a whole new set of implants in your mouth. It's basically having to relearn how to bite, making sure that your facial structure, your nerves and muscles feel comfortable, and making sure that overall in the long term we're not causing an imbalance that could cause more damage in the future for your jaw. Now for Oscar, we went ahead and figured out his medical situation, and we came up with a regimen that would allow him to sit for the surgery. Now he had his sedation already handled the days prior, and then when he came in, he was ready to go at 7:30 a.m. begin the surgeries. We like to begin early in the morning because we want to make sure that the patient has not only enough time to complete the surgery, but that they're much more ready in the mornings. So the day of the surgery, Oscar came in, and we went ahead and placed in his implants after we did our bone contouring. He placed 5 implants up at the upper and then 4 on the lower. He was previously planned to have 4, but during the surgery we saw that he had more space, and so sometimes during those surgical assessments we are able to choose and pivot from an original treatment plan to make sure that the prognosis is going to be better. So we went ahead, instead of just 4 on the top, we went ahead and put 5 at the top. After we placed those implants, we went ahead and placed those abutments to be able to do the scans for him. We get all the data that we send over to the lab so that they can begin fabricating the piece. We got the piece back in the next day, and we managed to load it onto him and adjust it to the point where he was able to bite down properly. Now, a lot of times the first step of the prosthesis is a little bit of a trial and error, because we are having to calibrate these measurements in time and space that may not be lining up 100%. In this field, there is a lot of minuscule measurements that we have to keep a track of. So after we loaded his prosthesis and he came back in for a 2-week follow-up, he let us know how he felt with everything, as habits caught up with him, made sure that he was doing well after the surgery. Then we went ahead and did our evaluations, and during this time on this follow-up, we go ahead and do some more scans, get some more data so that we can reprint another set of attempts that are redesigned, that are a little bit more dialed into how he's biting functionally, and then also aesthetics. So we went ahead and did about 2 trials of these, and now Oscar is ready for his final placements.